Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to the Open Book. This is your host, Lakeisha. I hope everyone is having a great day so far. Keep your girl lifted, okay? This weather has been a chokehold, y'all. It is 52 degrees. We went from beautiful, sunny weather back to the winter. I don't know when we're going to have full spring. Okay. I'm so tired of moving two steps forward, three steps back into the last season. And the way my allergies are set up, this is ridiculous. Okay. So pray for your girl because, yeah, I'm waking up and that's why I'm sounding like this. But, anyways, this is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Okay, let's see who we have here so far. Good morning, Carmen. Look at you with the little eyes coming on in here first. Thank you so much for joining, sis. I appreciate it. Good morning, V. Welcome. Thank you for joining, sis. Hi, Kay Brown. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Only one Lolo with the info. Hey, hey, my girl Lolo is in the building. Thank you for joining. B said, I could never be jealous of a stranger. Everything that glitters ain't gold. We all have our own ish. We go through. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, B. That's a very good point. We was going to talk about that this morning. Uh, Corbin said, are you complaining about our father? Please do not upset the weather. That's why I said, let me not complain. I'm just like, what is happening? Okay, this is crazy, y'all. Good morning, Annette. Welcome. Annette, I haven't seen you in forever. Good to see you. Hi, Darlene. Welcome. Happy Easter Monday. Okay. And my son's school is closed today. They trying to say, oh, it's for professional development. Oh, how convenient. Okay. Y'all had it the day after Easter, but I got to go back to work today. Hi, Latae. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for joining us, sis. Yes, y'all. It's been a wonderful weekend, though. I cannot complain. It was a 3-day weekend for most people. Some people still had to work Friday, but we took the kids to a couple of events. They got a chance to do the Easter egg hunting yesterday. They got a chance to do their Easter speeches, and we just hung out with family. Good morning, Humble Me Girl. Humble. Girl, I was on there with y'all last night. Y'all, Humble Me husband was flying on that highway. She did a live while they were driving back home, and I had just got into the bed and I turned it on. I think I was in there maybe 5 minutes of their drive, and she had the music playing. And so, you know, you doze, and all of a sudden, I jumped. I heard the music. I said, "Oh Lord, let me hang this up." Girl, I didn't want to accidentally hit a button and delete somebody in my sleep. But I hope y'all made it back home safely. They had a 5-hour drive, y'all, and she had the camera towards the road. Now he may not have been, but it sure looked like he was flying. But I did do a prayer for y'all before I fell asleep. Okay. Annette said, I know I've been staying away from the mess, but I do drop in once in a while. Hey, I know that's right. Okay. You have to. You have to. Latae said I took a bereavement day Friday. Girl, did you really have a death? Wait a minute, I don't want to laugh too. I find please don't tell me you took a bereavement that was it for the Lord or was it really for somebody? Let me not laugh because you just happened to say that after I said some people had to work. Hi, Tabby. Good morning. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. She said we got in at 2:47. I'm so tired. Thank you. Ooh, girl. Wow. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. So wait, did it take y'all the 5 hours? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me not laugh because I thought you were saying that to say, you know, some people use that excuse or something to take off. Well, I am. What's being? Ew. Oh, brother-in-law. I am so sorry to hear that, sis. My prayer. is for you and your family. I offer my condolences to you all, because y'all, anytime anyone passes away, it's a grief process involved with that. So I am so sorry to hear that. So I'm not joking about that. I was about to laugh, girl, if you told me you took a day off because of that. But no, in all seriousness, my heart goes out to you, Latae. And she said, back in the day, I used to do Facebook. That's what I thought it was, girl. So that's why I asked you. I said, let me not laugh till we find out for sure. Okay. Yes, but I love you, sis, and I'm praying for you and your family. Corman said the Pope passed away this morning. Really? The YouTube streets truly needs prayer. There's a channel, under attack. Yes, girl, a major attack. I was watching some of that. Oh my gosh. But I hope she looked at that video I shared last night. Um, y'all, about this privacy complaint thing, because it's getting out of control. Okay. It is getting out of control, and it's in multiple sectors. But this guy did a privacy complaint video that was very interesting. Y'all, somebody, now I don't even know who did it or how did it get done or what, but they did a privacy complaint on one of his videos, and the timestamp that it had was to a black screen where it was fading to black on his video. And he emailed YouTube, and come to find out it was removed by error. And they put his video back up. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube and the privacy complaints and things of that sort. Like, it's crazy. So I'm waiting to hear back about mine, because I don't think I violated any any rights or anything like that. I didn't share any personal information. Um, the face was blurred. I did, as a courtesy, edit it and take that little part out. Um, but I'm a see. Okay, so I'm just waiting on YouTube to reply. It is what it is. I'm not gonna. It's to me, it's not that serious. Okay, because really, we help her channel. I'm gonna be honest. It's nothing else with our reaction channels making some entertainment out of her channel. Okay, so if that's the game she's playing, baby, she doesn't have to worry about me reacting to her boring stuff, because baby, we have to come up with something. Okay. So yeah, gone with y'all. Her channel, this is what's so funny. Thorn's channel is so boring. Misty did a video and I shared it. Misty Matrix. She did a video where Thorn was on there trying to do a video and talking about, I'm trying to make this money, and her husband was trying to get breakfast for the kids, and she over here getting upset, rushing the man over to get in her live. So she said, we're trying to make some money, get our views up and stuff, but he trying to feed the kids. Okay, so that's how she needs a bag. And it's just crazy. So she's hard up. Okay, people that's hard up for things like that, you got to watch how you move with them, because yeah, she's not in her right frame of mind. And so if I have to move on from that, baby, I will. Okay, because there's plenty of stuff. I have topics lined up, girl. Like, stop. I'm trying to figure out when I'm gonna get to all of my lives. It's so much stuff happening in this world, interviews, interesting things. Okay, so we're not gonna even go there. It is not worth it. Girl, bye. Latae said, girl, they used to have someone who would do the fake obituary. You know what? People need to stop. And some of these announcements look like fake obituaries. Okay, please quit scaring us. Y'all see those happy birthday, or they having some type of gala. They got these people all up in the clouds, and you almost want to break down and cry till you read, oh, it's a birthday celebration. Baby, I thought they had gone on to glory. Okay, please quit putting these people in these clouds on these flyers and advertisements, because it's scaring us. Yes, okay. B said, I thought about tagging her in that video so she could see it. I hope she sees it. Thank you for sharing your loved one with all of us. Heaven is blessed with another child of God. Amen. Hey, TNC, good morning. I'm starting to think YouTube should just stop allowing people in general to stop monetizing off this messy app and just let it be free all around the board, so that way no one can get struck. Monetizing off others, and so that reaction channels don't have to stress about their livelihood being attacked. Everyone got a job, and come on, hers for fun during free time, less stress. Yeah, that's true. Hi, Real Talk with Pratt. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Girl, yeah, going on to glory. We up here thinking, girl, it is a birthday celebration. Girl, they had the nerve to do what what's the maid what's the maid off the Jeffersons? Marla Gibbs. Child, I thought that lady was going to glory on Facebook. Baby, they had her in the clouds. Okay, with the double picture. And I said, oh Lord, she done passed away. Child, it was her birthday. I was like, Lord, pay for these people in these clouds. Stop that. Okay. Now that lady is old enough for us to think that she had passed away. Do not put that lady in another cloud. I was so hurt. Good morning, Creesha. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Oh my gosh, y'all. I was too done. Good morning, Timmy. Thank you for joining, y'all. We are here chat. We gonna get into our topic. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, thank y'all. And so yes, we're gonna get into our topics. I wanted to talk about just the topic of jealousy and envy. Okay, because nowadays, we see a lot of that in the real world on social media. And sometimes some people can be a little confused as to you gonna get out right here. Okay, see you later. Well, let me pull it up. Hold on, y'all. All right, have a good day, Mama. Love you. Bye bye. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. Yes, hit that like button. Let everyone know we are live. Also, if you would like to show support, my Cash app is scrolling on the screen. Okay. And also, you can send any super chat, super sticker to support the channel. I thank you all for being here. It is for free to hit that like button. Okay. Uh, and so a lot of people we notice can be very jealous hearted, and it's just in their nature. And some kids, y'all, even when I was in the classroom, I would have some kids that were very smart, beautiful, or handsome, especially the girls. I had a when I tell y'all, fifth graders, oh my gosh, it's a lot of drama. I think that's where I learned a lot of problem resolution, conflict resolution, dealing with fifth grade girls. Because, baby, they have drama. Some girls would cry because they didn't understand why another little girl did not like them. They said, "I never." It is hard, y'all, to hear a child cry behind something like this. They were like, "I don't know why she doesn't like me. I haven't done anything to her." Sometimes we don't even have to do anything to people for people to be jealous. Sometimes you being you can cause someone or something in someone else to be irritated and to be jealous of you or what you have. If you come, if some of them, you know, they stayed in name brand clothes. They were just naturally smart. The teachers liked them. Their behavior was good. That caused jealousy in some of the other kids. Okay, baby, you can be good too. Okay, you don't have to clown every day. So why are you jealous of somebody that's doing the right thing? Okay, V said, Lord, please cover my girl open book. You know her heart and the message she intends to put out each time she speaks to us. Amen. Amen, V. And I received that, y'all. And I was praying over my channel and me, my family, all that with this dark energy, all this hoodoo, voodoo, you do. Okay, that's going on. But just know, don't get it twisted. The blood of Jesus is more powerful than anything. Okay. So, baby, I don't care what they're operating in. They better operate it somewhere else. Hi, Angela. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hi, Blessed Beyond Measures. Thank you for joining. Hi, my brother Glenn. Thank you. I have a new subby in the building, and he also has his own channel as well. Thank you so much for joining. And shout out to all of the content creators that are in this building today. So many of y'all. Hi, Pink Panther. Welcome. Think we have, let's see, Creisha, Tabby, Lolo, Humble Me Hype. Glenn is in the building. Good morning. Let's see, who did I just see? Oh, Pammy Pooh. Hi, Pammy Pooh. Welcome. Uh, Tammy said, absolutely. Glenn said, life is done. Yes. V said, I have to calm my little A down. She is a triggering trick. I tell girl, you silly. Not a triggering trick. Okay. Good morning, Chris. Welcome. Thank you so much. And so it's hard sometimes not understanding why some people are jealous. And that's just pretty much where you can tell if you're jealous. Okay, let's start there. Good morning, Janice. Hi, Pink the girl. Welcome. If someone is blessed with something, okay, something you want, let's say you want a new car and someone just pops up on YouTube posing next to the very car you want, naturally, what feeling comes through you? Is it a feeling of, oh my goodness, I'm so excited for them. That is so nice. I'm happy for them. Or is it, oh man, I wanted a car. How come she got this car? I can't believe what she doing. She ain't got that good of a job. What feeling naturally comes out of you? Okay. Because sometimes we got to check our own selves first before we check somebody else. Do we have a natural feeling of, I can't believe somebody got some, or you cringing because somebody else is blessed? So that's one thing. But then on the other side of that, some people will naturally look at you and they will say, well, wow, how did she get married? She not even that cute. Oops, okay. Baby, she not even in the church. How she got a husband? She out here not doing what she's supposed to be doing. How he with her? Oh, she is not cute, baby. He could have been with me. Okay, so those types of things are said in our heads and out loud sometimes. Okay. Pink said, I can't stand people that are low-key jealous when something good happens to you. It's like they waiting on your downfall. Ooh, girl, let me give you some snaps. Baby, some people, they want you to feel like that they're in your corner, but naturally they're actually waiting on your downfall. They're waiting to see if you able to keep that car. Okay, baby, they waiting to see if you able to keep that husband, that house. Okay, that new job that you said that you making six figures. They wait. They may say, "Oh, girl, I'm so happy for you," or "Dude, wow, okay, that's good, dude, my man." But in the back of their mind, they're waiting on your downfall to see if you're going to be able to keep it. Okay, it's a cringe every time you talk about it. I remember years ago, and I think I told y'all about this. I had gotten one of the cars that I just really did not think I was going to get one day. It was an Infiniti G35 Coupe. Let's see. V says natural and normal as human beings to be a little envious at certain points in our life, but it's how you choose to act on that feeling. You know, I don't know. And if it comes, V, I would say we got to check that though. Hold on, I missed some comments, y'all. Hold on, let me see. Cretia said, the first feeling for me, I know what God has for me is for me. I know that's right. Because, see, we don't want everybody's blessing anyway. You don't know what people got to go through to get certain blessings, okay? Or how long they had to wait, or what praise they did to get certain things. What relationship do they have with God, and God answered a prayer? They could have been praying for that thing a mighty long way, a mighty long time. B said that ain't got nothing to do with the price of tea and China worried about the wrong thing. Okay. Carmen said everyone is coming to get their love and blessings from this house. The Holy Spirit is up in here. God is not good. However, he is great in all things. Yes. Okay. And so my pastor, I was taking her to church. She rode with me one day. And she said, oh my gosh. She was so excited that I had been blessed with that car, things like that. And so she was having a women's service that night. And, or no, it was, okay. No, pastor and bishop had blessed the car. It was one of the mothers of the church that rode with me that night. And she was so happy and excited. Now, prior, pastor had asked, was it okay for her to share that I had been blessed with that car? And I told her no. And the reason that I told her no is I told her no because I didn't want a target on my back. And I know that that sounds crazy. I know that that sounds crazy. And I was like, no, I just wanted to enjoy the blessing without anybody looking at me, talking about me, thinking I'm all that and stuff like that. So I kept it to myself. Mother Battles, that's the one that we have at our church. She was riding with me that night. We were going to a women's service. Now, Mother Battles hadn't asked me, was it okay? Okay, but God gonna get his glory. Let me tell you, I'm sitting in the back, so I was waiting on her, and so she was up there speaking because she had to speak that night. And when she got up there, hi, Mrs. X, good morning, welcome. When she got up there, she was talking, and then all of a sudden she said, and I want to thank Lakeisha for being a blessing and bringing me here tonight. And baby, Lakeisha got this nice cherry red Infiniti G30. Well, she didn't say, she don't know the kind of car. She said she got this pretty nice new car, cherry looking red. And I said, oh Lord, I immediately my heart started pounding fast. And that pastor was up there like, I thought she didn't want nobody. I thought she didn't want nobody to know that. And I was like, oh my God. Now here go the looks. People turning around looking for me. I'm like, hi. Because I was trying to hide the blessings of God. Okay. I had to learn that that's not okay. That's not okay. Baby, she put me on okay, hi Dee Dee, welcome. She put me on Front Street. That's not okay to hide the blessings of God from fear of having a target on your back. Okay. We can't walk around hiding the things that we do because other people may get jealous. That is something that you have to deal with in your own heart. Like Cretia said earlier, what is for us is for us. Everyone has their own path. Everyone has their own set of blessings stored up. When you get to the level of maturity to ask for certain things, God will bless us with it. There are things waiting on us that we have not even reached a point in our mind to think on, okay, or to let alone ask for, that he already has stored up for us. It's like a little baby. Okay, let's say a 2-year-old. Let's see. Carmen said, okay, you're having a conversation. B said, I would have made a PSA. Don't worry about what I got. We here for B, you been ready to pop out. Right, Tabby? Baby, those mothers don't need permission. They gonna say what they gonna say what they want to say. Okay. Excuse me. Carmen, I just read your comment in your voice. Carmen is funny. I'm so glad that Carmen is back with us, y'all. We miss Carmen. Carmen left us. Carmen left us for about a good 3 weeks. We didn't know what had happened. We were about to put a PB, what is it? APB out. We were about to put out APB on Carmen because, girl, we didn't know where you were. Okay, you didn't give us a memo, a little note. I'm okay, y'all. We up here wondering. I'm so happy to have you back. Good morning, that one. Welcome. It's almost like a child, okay? And let's say that child is about 2 years old. Now, later on in life, their parents may want to, good morning, Dreamy Girl. Hey, sis. They may want to bless them with a new car. Okay. But at 2, you don't know to ask for a car. You ask for a bottle. You want a little cracker, your little snacks, but you don't know about their car. When they become of age, when they get a little older, 17, 18, when it's time to get the driver's license, worrying you about going to driver's ed, like I did my mom, you know, that's when they're at an age where they will ask for a car. At that point, their mom, their dad will purchase them something that they're able to handle, equipped to handle for such a time as that. There are some things that God has stored up for us that we have not yet reached the either maturity level or the knowledge to even think on it, y'all. God is so big that there are some things that we haven't even thought on, that have not even entered our hearts to ask for. Before he blesses us, he gets our taste buds ready. Okay, if you have your taste buds changing on you, get ready. It's about to happen. Okay, before, when you go to a restaurant and you order what, some seafood. Okay, let's say you order some catfish. Okay, your taste buds are getting ready for that catfish before they even bring it to the table. You don't want a little snack. You know that you ordered some catfish. And so your taste buds start to get ready for what's about to come. So anytime you feel yourself thinking on something a lot, you feel like, man, I'm seeing it all around me. If you want a certain car, when you speak it, watch, don't you start seeing those cars on the street everywhere you go. God is preparing you for what he's about to bring you. So everyone has their own set of blessings. We don't have to be jealous of anyone else's blessings. What is for you is for you. Remember when we talked about mount, excuse me, mount up. When we said the horses, they have the blinders on where they stay focused on their lane. When we start looking over into the other lane, we start getting distracted. Okay, and we start taking our minds off of what is ahead of us, what is for us. Okay, and that's when we start getting all into this jealousy, competition, envy. Oh, and envy, okay, takes it a whole other level. Not only are they jealous of what you are or what you have, but they don't want you to have it. Okay, they don't, they may want the thing that you have. Let's just say a car. If it's a car, okay, so they may say, man, I want a car too. But guess what? It goes another level. They're like, man, I don't even want you to have it. It's something deeper rooted, where now it's a personal thing that I don't want you to be blessed. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Timmy said, yes, jealousy and envy in the world today is bigger than any disease and or addictions. Is the number one root of almost all evil. Yes. Okay. People will go to great lengths to sometimes get what you have, in which that is very sad and disappointing. Right, Tammy? I agree. They will go to great lengths to try to get what you have because jealousy and envy have taken over. You don't have to do anything to anyone for them to be jealous of you. You can be nice to them and they'll still be jealous. You can give to them and they'll still be jealous. That is something within them, something that they are lacking. Are they lacking their own their own confidence? Okay, self-confidence. Are they lacking a prayer life? Okay. Are you lacking a relationship with God? Because guess what? If you are jealous of someone's anointing, you can be anointed too. But you have to surrender your life to God. You can't be out here living any kind of way. God is not about to put his anointing on mess. No, no. You can flow too. Okay, you can have a nice car too, a nice house, a nice job. People will love you too if you learn how to talk to them. Okay, sometimes people are jealous of you because of how other people love you or like you. They would like you too if you acted better. Okay, treated them better. It's just different things. You can do it too. We do not have to walk around with jealousy and envy in our hearts because it takes the focus off of what God wants to do in your life and what he wants to bless you with. When we're so busy looking across the fence at someone else's green grass. Okay? Like someone said, we up here thinking the grass greener on the other side and it's astroturf. Okay. Y'all know that movie, Little Shop of Horrors. They had that perfect family they were dreaming of. He out there cutting the grass. It was all perfect. It was astroturf. Okay. So yeah, you can have astroturf too. Okay. I'm just like, baby, look, if you want the real, people will get jealous of the smallest stuff. Look at her hair. She thinks she cute. And that's one of the top ones. No, you think she cute. Okay? I hate when folks say she thinks she. No, you do. Now there are some people, what we saying right. Baby, you're doing too much. I think she's doing too much. She is. Okay. But from a jealousy root, if we are always saying somebody think they this or think they that, no, that's what you think. Okay. They ain't said that. Corbin said, come and get it. Bad back, limp, dysfunctional liver, bad kidney, IBS stomach, and bad attitude. However, the heart is good. That is where Jesus is. So still come and get. I know that's right. Good morning, Crystal. Welcome. Okay. I know that's right, y'all. And I can't put the comments on the screen like I like to on my cell phone. But yeah, you can have it too. So we don't have to walk around jealous. Y'all, do you know that will block blessings? And God tests us before he blesses us with things. He tests us. He wants to make sure that we're able to handle it. He's testing our character. And God will bless someone right in front of your face to see how you're going to react. He knows the depths of your heart. I don't care what you say. People can say stuff all day long, but God knows the true intents of our heart. He sees what other people cannot see. And he will bless someone right in front of your face to see how you're going to react. When we rejoice with others, our blessings come to us faster. When we're against others and hating on them, talking about them, things of that sort, out of a jealous spirit and an envious spirit, it delays our blessings because we're not ready. We can't handle it yet. And he will test the very thing that you want. He will put it in front of someone. He will give it to somebody else before he gives it to you to see how you're going to react. Latay said, open book, I need you to get out of my head. A lot of these topics should be talking about that. Let's see. Is it you should be talking about is in my head, girl? Get out of it. Okay. Girl, that's God. Okay. I'm telling you, it's happening so much. It is happening so much, y'all. And we don't want to slow down our progress. We don't want to slow down our blessings, being jealous all the time. And if someone is jealous of you, pray for that person. I know it's hard, but pray that they learn and see their actions, okay, and what they're doing. Because jealousy eventually acts out. Okay. It eventually acts out. It's hard sometimes for people. I know they want to cover it up. I know they want to cover it up. They try to hide it. But sometimes it acts out and it reveals itself. For example, if you just, okay, I got what you were saying, Latae. Hi, Queen. Welcome. Um, let's say you were sharing something with somebody about a new proposal you just had and it went through and you're about to get paid a good amount of money, okay, for that proposal. Well, their response, oh girl, I'm happy you got that little contract. Wait, what? How the unknown realm? Did you say child, did you say the little contract? Now see, anytime somebody lose your stuff, that's jealousy acting out. Okay. Anytime you come at me with your little, that's jealousy. Okay. So be aware. I don't care if they your homegirl, your friend, whoever. If they little your stuff, be aware that's some jealousy acting out. In revealing. If people are talking about you and you're not talking about them, be aware that's some jealousy acting out. Okay. They trying to cap on everything you got. Got something to say about everything you got? Now, come on now. Okay. It will act out. It will reveal itself in different ways. You just have to watch for it. Be discerning of what's going on. Tammy said, I've experienced most of my life, um, even before I even knew about jealousy and envy. Still is with my friends and many of my family members. Yeah, that part. Oh, okay. Tammy, girl, the family can be the worst sometimes. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Yeah, you don't speak little or nothing. Hi, Nina. Welcome. Good morning. Family can be some of the worst. One of my cousins, y'all, he blocked me on Facebook, and to this day, I'm still like shaking my head. And I was like, well, he didn't necessarily block me. He just unfriended me. He was like, you always on there talking about the positive stuff and like everything good in your life. You don't never talk about nothing negative. I was like, what? You unfriended me because of that? You really unfriended me because of that? And that's not even the truth, because I share testimonies and talk about God and things like that. But I have also talked about and been transparent of other stuff as well. I just don't give the devil glory a lot of times. That's why I don't focus on haters and this and that. I'll kind of bring it up here and there if y'all notice, but no, for what? We glorifying the devil? No, he don't get no glory. I don't have to talk about all the bad stuff all the time. And to be honest, everybody can't handle that. Everyone can't handle the real you. Whatever you're going through, the real you, your transparent feelings. Some of the people can't handle that. Okay. So yeah, your own family. You know, when I would go into town, people would get excited because I live, 200 miles away. And why people gotta, one the same cousin, I think. Well, people act like you're a movie star or something. When you come to town, you can come see us. Why we gotta come over there? Like, okay, it can be your own family that does these things or say different things. Um, Queen said, that's why I keep a lot of accomplishments and business to myself. Too many hateful and envious spirits. Yes, but I was doing that, Queen. However, I had to stop, because when we do that, it's watering down God's glory. He didn't bless us to be quiet. Someone out there needs to hear about God and show that he blessing his people too. Because best believe the devil out here blessing his people. Okay. We better talk about God's blessings. And if people got something to say, that's between them and God. They need to check their hearts. Okay. Like, seriously, I used to do that. I'm not doing that anymore. Because, baby, people don't know the price. Don't get me started. They don't know the price that you had to pay. Okay, there are people that may want kids, and they don't know if they see you out. They may see me out with my children, and get jealous of that. Baby, you don't know the price that we had to pay to have these two children. The tears, the pain that we had to go through, the loss of two. People don't know the pain of tears, y'all. The heartache that you have to go through, the solitude that you sometimes have to go through to get closer to God and to develop that relationship. That sometimes God will separate you from people, not even sometimes because of what they've done, but because of what He's doing in you. And how dare us get jealous of people not knowing the praise that they gave, not knowing the push that they gave, not knowing how many times they had to be talked about, what tests they had to pass to get what they got or to get what you got. That is why we only want what is for us, because what some people had to go through, it would have killed you. Okay? The book that I wrote was a book of testimonies. It is not going to be pretty. There were some things that you have to go through to get to the blessing. And once you are blessed, there's a joy out of this world. When a woman gives birth to a baby, she has to go, her whole body changes over the course of those 9 months. When it is time to give birth, you get all of these different emotions. You get scared, you get excited, so many questions that you have. And then you have to go through the pain to get the promise. What it is that is truly for you. And when that baby comes, and when you hold that baby in your arms and that baby is crying, you forget about everything else. Because the joy, the blessing is now greater than all of that. You don't forget it, but in comparison to what you now have, there's no greater joy. And that is why we have to focus on our own blessings in our own lives. Do not allow a jealous heart or an envious heart to turn you into someone that you're not, to make you want what someone else has because you don't know if you can handle the process to get that. Hi, PM. Welcome. She said, yes, you do. Open book and chat. Good morning. A parent can be jealous. Yes, the unknown realm. A parent can be jealous of their children. And sometimes that's due to their children having better lives, okay, and opportunities that they probably felt that they did when they were younger, okay, or the attention and love that they get that they desire. And that's sad when you have a parent jealous of their own child. Like, you birthed that child. I really don't understand how you're jealous of your own child. And some people, y'all, will try to live through their children too. Okay? They'll try to force their child to have a life that they once wanted. No. If you missed out on dancing, if you missed out on dancing when you had that size 8 body, okay, and your child don't want to dance, child, give it up. Okay, hey, or try to find a dance for adult dance class, because don't force them to do something they don't want to do. Okay, right, Latae, speak it into existence. Hi, who the F? Welcome. Queen said families are the worst when it comes to jealousy and envy. Yes, my cousin always receives hateful comments from the family because of her success. Former dancer turned business mogul. Oh, wow. Yep, that is so true. That one said, y'all better speak. Family will be jealous of you. You can't get blessed if you can't accept anyone else's blessings. Yes, I agree. Good morning, Sabrina. Welcome. My mama was the biggest hater. Real talk. We don't have a relationship anymore. Wow, who the F? I'm so sorry. Because y'all, that is so hard to watch and see when a mother is jealous of her own child. That's so hard. I'm so sorry, sis. Prayers to you and hugs to you. V said, everything's not for everyone. Social media is not our therapist or our journals. What the F is wrong with folks? Right. Some people bring it to the internet for real. Queen said, Obi, I need to work on that. I'm used to keeping quiet about accomplishments. It was always made to feel like it wasn't good enough. So I learned not to speak on them. Right. And you know what, sis? You deserve it. Sometimes we need to hear that, y'all. And I used to struggle with that when people say you deserve it. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't deserve it. God is just so good. He's so good. I don't feel like I deserve it. And I truly am trying to work on that, to really be like, girl, you worked hard for that, or something like that. So I get it. Yeah, be excited, girl. You earned that. God wanted to give that to you. And when we share pretty much about our blessings and what we went through and our testimonies, it helps someone else. We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimonies. And so when people share their testimonies, it gives hope to others. Okay. Sometimes we lose hope or our faith in things because we don't see it happening for us. We're like, man, I don't think this is ever going to happen. Don't give up. Don't give up on your hopes and dreams. What God makes happen for someone else, He can make happen for you. What is your process, though? What does He want from you? Or have you not asked for it? Sometimes we haven't even asked. We have not because we asked not. Okay? He just waiting for you to ask for it. And some people are scared to ask because they feel like, man, they don't want to get their hopes up or expectations up because every time they expected something, it failed. Don't do that to yourself. Just because it didn't work out the last time does not mean it won't work out this time. Try it again. Ask for it again. Be patient. Be patient with God and be patient with yourself. It will work out for you. Humble says, speak open. I'm working, but listen. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. Angela said, I said it before. God will use you to convey messages to others that needs to be heard. Exactly, Angela. TNC said, your funky little twin. Okay. It's your funky little $20, but it wasn't funky when you asked for it. Okay. Baby, people don't want to pay that money back. Latae said, let's get them lights up. Okay, this word is on time. Thank you, Latae. Y'all hit the like. It is for free. Good morning, Shelly. Welcome. Now, if you want to sow a seed, my Cash App is posted. Okay. Coffee link, super sticker, super chat. Yes, TNC, it was irritate his spirit. Yes. Okay. That happens. Sabrina said that's facts. I felt that. Yes, girl. OB420 was yesterday. Oh my God. She said your Holy Spirit 421 is a lot to take in. I mean, like, wow, not a crash out, but a heaven spiritual uplift. Forget needing boobs to Carmen. I missed you, girl. You keep us laughing. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Bullseye. She said, let me sit down. I'm late. Okay. Hi, Dova. Good morning. Welcome. Angela said, Laura, yes, I'll be jealous of a child. It's just unthinkable. Yes, how some people can just be jealous of their kids. My mom was that way with me. It's crazy. I can't imagine being that way with my girls. Dova, and you know what? I remember you telling that story too. I do remember that. Yes, and I'm so sorry. Hugs to you too, because y'all, I know that that's a pain and just another level of confusion to understand how your own flesh and blood that birth you could be jealous. But y'all, it has nothing to do with you or the person. It's the person that's jealous. They have things they have to deal with within themselves. Okay, they have to deal with the demons that they fight. I would hate to be in that mindset, okay? Because it means it's deep rooted if it's your own child that you birth. It is really deep rooted that they are hurting. And something in you reminds them of that. Some people are walking around, y'all, they need some counseling. They need to go sit on someone's couch. I was even thinking about I don't know, and I'm gonna do a live about it with Leandria Johnson. Hi, sweetness, welcome. Hi, Rosalind. Thank you, ladies, for joining. Dova says it's not as bad now as it was when I was a teen. She was also an addict when I was a teen, so I see why she was so out of control. Okay, got you. Yep, and it could also be a reminder of the situation she was in. Sometimes, the situations, whether they were with a father that was beating them, the child's father, just different situations remind them of certain times in their life, and they don't know how to separate the two. Bullseye said he gives you what you can handle, and even when you ask if it must be in his will, everything isn't for everyone. Could be similar but not the same. I agree. I agree. I've struggled this past year losing my father because I'm navigating this new way of life with my mom. We didn't have a great relationship prior to his death. And I pray that y'all can navigate that because I know that that is hard. I know that that's hard. And it may help, like I said, counseling, family counseling. Tammy said, and a lot it was because of how others like me. Yep, and treated me and are automatically just connected with me. Still, mother only, sister, same cousins is so surreal, but God, yes, sometimes people don't like how other people like you. Okay, they would like you too. You fix your face, get a better attitude. I mean, it's that simple. It's that simple. Act like you like people. Some people so mean. Like, girl, how you mad every day? Y'all, I used to say this a long time ago. Baby, how are you mad every day? How do you wake up? Now the day you smile, like, come on now. It can't be every day a bad day. Like, no, no. Okay, she said I got something for you when I shake back. Girl, thank you, Latae. You have been a blessing to me. Thank you so much, sis. No rush. Sabrina said, "Man, I owe my dad half for my new tires, and I pouted as hard as I can, but he wasn't hearing it. I rather owe a loan shark. How my daddy was acting. I couldn't wait to pay him that half, baby. It be your own It's your own parents. Good morning, Felicia. Welcome. Thank y'all for joining. That one said, Jesus promises that whatsoever you ask in my name, I will do. John 14:13. This means that when believers ask for things in prayer, they are to do so in faith, acknowledging Jesus. I like that. Yes. Amen to that. He would call and say, so you don't know me now that you owe me some money? Oh my God. It was like, damn, I'm going to pay you a little funky $300. He said, it wasn't funky when I sent you to Walmart to get the tires. Okay. Yeah, we don't like to pay money back, baby. Okay. Yes, though, but I remember that. Open book, they really do need some help. Counseling is a good way to start. Right. Good morning, Latae. She said, move over, let me in. I got coffee. Okay. Oh, Latae, I don't know. Did you see the video from Peachy Keen? I had shared it on my community wall. She's a content creator, newer content creator, but she gave you a shout out, you and some other content creators in that video. So I don't know if you saw it. Dova said, I just told mom yesterday she needs to get therapy and not rely on me to make her feel better. I'm not I'm not hurt. I'm struggling too. I got you. I got you. Good morning, Cherry. Welcome. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during your test. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Come on now. I'm about to have that on repeat. That was my song back in the day. Sabrina says, some family hate just because you don't look like what you've been through. Right. I have an aunt that don't like me all because she fought my mom in 93. Wow. I was born in 88. What that got to do with me. Right. And see, they need some healing. Right. Because sometimes, hey. But yeah, oh, what I was about to say, the Leandria Johnson, y'all. I am so, oh, y'all. I'm so like, I don't even have the words, y'all. I hate to see what she's going through. She really needs some help. She's been once again online. She talking about her son, 15-year-old son, walked away and she didn't know where he was. Y'all, she looks like she's going backwards. And she was talking about the pain. She's trying to push through the pain. When we see Leandria out and about singing and the anointing and powerful singing she's doing, we wouldn't think that she's going through all of that behind the scenes, but she is, y'all, and she is crying out for help. Each time it seems like it's getting worse. And I really hope that she gets the help that she needs because it is serious. I think she's in a spiritual warfare like never before. The enemy does not want to release her. And I just, when she talked about the pain, I felt that through the screen. She paused and it was like a gut punch to her. So whatever pain she's going through, but see, a lot of people would just see her out and the people loving her and seeing her sing and people getting happy and all of that. But look at the price that she is paying behind the scenes. That's why we can't get caught up on all of this stuff, y'all. Because we don't know what price people are paying behind the scenes for what they are doing publicly. Tammy said, my heart really go out to anyone that had to experience jealousy and envy, especially from their own flesh and blood. Yes. Let's see. Dova said, I take it as a learning lesson as what not to do. Yes. Oh, y'all, what time is it? Okay, let me hurry. Sabrina said, I could write a book on how fam did me when I worked for the city, all because of water bills not being paid. They slashed my tires, Went to the mayor on me, slandered me, all because of my job. Wow. Felicia says some people are mad for no reason just because it's Monday. They're mad. That means they do need a spiritual cleanse. Right. Not every day. Okay. V said that's why they're called moments. They're not supposed to last forever. Right. Okay. Latae said my daughter owed me $30 for 4 months. I actually gonna say that was a donation. Look, we're not supposed to have to pay mamas back. Okay. Oh my goodness. That was a donation. Donation. Every time I hear that word donation, me and my husband, we crack up because we start thinking about coming to America. Donation, donation. I thought it was the trash can. Oh my goodness. Sabrina said, yeah, it shocked me moving from New York. And my dad used to stay strong, baby. They just don't like you in their business. I'm like, it's my MF job. I couldn't wait to leave that job. Right. Do not judge a book by its cover. Right. Hi, Tara. Welcome. OB, are you safe? If you need help, just sing. I will come to your rescue. Okay. Let's say you get the 30, loan me 20. Okay. Look, give me the other 10. I ain't gonna even say loan. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're not supposed to pay mamas back. Okay. Let that thing slide. Hi, Brittany. Welcome. At least she didn't give you a chicken bone. Ooh, girl. Okay. Baby, this song not playing today. and y'all got a presentation today. Oh, y'all, it just, you know, I don't know why I psych myself up. Like I'm talking about it like that. But I told my daughter because she psyched herself up so much yesterday. She knew her Easter speech, and then when she gets up there, she went blank. I was like, I know she did not. Oh my God. So we helped her a little with the beginning. And then she finally got it. I said, girl, you knew it, but you psych yourself up. So that's what I'm trying not to do to myself. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay, thank you for your patience. Latae said people will be mad you have edges and they don't let the church stand. You can go buy the edges. Do y'all know that you can go and buy edges? And I'm not talking about the edge cream, but they actually have edges. Okay, thank you. Have a good one. You too. They actually have edges. And I don't know if this is everywhere, but here where I am, you can go to the beauty supply. Y'all, I have seen it all because I didn't know it existed. And you can buy the little edges to swoop. Y'all know the little swoop or the curled up ones. They have those for sale in a pack. They have edges on sale in a pack, guys. Okay, you can go and buy you some edges. So I don't want to hear another person being jealous because somebody got some edges and you don't. Okay, they got too much stuff out here on sale. You can go buy you some curled up edges, baby. Slick it down. Okay. Humble Me said I had to step into a meeting, but it looked like y'all cutting up in this chat. Girl, yes. It's the chat for me. That one said, the popo, he about to get them up there. Let me slow it down. Okay, maybe he's just coming out. That one said, this is what we needed this morning, ladies. Yes, okay. Sometimes we just need a reminder. And we can't allow jealousy from others to block us from being great. Okay, continue to shine, continue to be you because many hate us. We got more people than that support us and love us. Okay, we have to remember that you won't always have haters. You won't always have people jealous of you, but just keep in mind to keep being you. God is going to continue to bless it. And let me tell you this, because this goes back to suppressing our blessings. Let's see. TNC said people that get up raising hell bother my spirit. Seriously, I work with a lot of weird folks. Okay. Yes, like you can't be mad every day. Okay. You can't complain every day. Like you should be happy sometimes. I get it. The more we talk about the blessings of God, the more we pump him up, put the attention on him. Guess what that does? It makes him want to give us more because we are telling others about God, and we're not getting his glory. He's getting it. When we hide it, why does he want to give us more? You keep hiding it. I don't want to put my blessings on stuff you ain't going to tell people about it. They need to know who I am and what I can do. Okay, if he's healed you, you need to tell people I was sick and he healed me. Because some sick people are walking around, they feel like they're helpless. They don't have no hope. God is their hope. Some people need to know you were homeless and God blessed you with a house. They just see the house. They don't know the pain and the tears you cried, the embarrassment that you had to go through to get the house. You need to tell people about it. Okay, Latae on here. What Latae said, open is the post with the shout out on your. Yes, it's on my community wall. Under her name is Peachy Keen, Keen, and she did that. Latae, she's not ashamed to tell us, baby, she was in her closet doing lives and things like that, and God blessed her family. She had to do what she had to do to get back to a place. Some people don't tell their story. They just show the blessing, and then people get jealous, but they don't really know the full story. Don't be embarrassed to share your story. Let's see. Sabrina said, man, when my mama asked, when she married my dad, his fam hated her because her hair alone was 34 inches from the scalp. They said, you from New York, y'all know how to weave. Y'all know how to weave. Not y'all know how to weave. Girl, open book, they do sell waves. They sell it where I live. Girl, when I saw that, I was done. I wanted to just buy a pack just to save so that people will know that we live during the time. We live during the time where you could buy your edges. Okay, okay. I'm telling you, yes, you can buy everything but a good attitude. That requires prayer and God's love. Yes. Hi, Catherine. Good morning. Welcome. That is crazy. Yes, they got edges for sale. I didn't even know, y'all. I got edges in the kitchen in the back too. That 2 packs for $10. Sabrina, you gonna be oh my God. Not the kitchen, okay? Because some people need some kitchen too, y'all. Okay. You need at least 8 patches for a full head. No fire marshal bill. Latae said, amen, open, continue to be you. That's a flex. I love me some me. I know that's right. Thank you, Latae. And I appreciate you being in here. Shout out to all of the content creators. Sabrina, thank you so much. Also, we had a lot of y'all showing up today, and I appreciate that. Yes, Peachy Key, right, Felicia? She has a good channel too. She gave, I think, Lupac, Latte, who else? Oh, y'all, I'm trying to remember all of them. But she did a shout out to a few, like 5 content creators. I done forgot that fast. I just looked at it yesterday. Okay, Latte said, when I got in my place, open funny story, I missed my closet. Hello? Okay. Because see, that's the thing. When we learn how to be content in everything, okay, come on now. We can be in a closet and still got God and still happy. Okay, now we're not happy with the situation sometimes, but we find ways to be content. He said, I've learned how to be a base and to abound. I done learned how to eat Vienna sausages and steak. Okay. And in all of these, the constant was God. In every situation I was in, when I was low, I was there with God. When I was high, I was there with God. When I didn't have any money, I was there with God. When I got a lot of money, I was there with God. We can't lose sight of who the common thread. We cannot lose sight of who the common thread is in our lives. He is the one constant that will never change on us. God is the one that brings us through everything and blesses us with everything. So if people want to hate, be jealous, be envious, you are going to have to take it up with God. Okay? It's not my problem. And that's how we have to rock and roll. It's not our problem when we are blessed and anointed and you have a problem with it. No, you better take it up with God. And I bet you won't go to him like that. That's how we have to do. Don't allow it to affect who you are. Tell them to take it up with God. He chose to bless me with this life. He made me who I am. No matter how, y'all, I thought my name was too ghetto. So I decided to shorten my name to make it sound a little less ghetto. And I remember working at the bank, and I'll never forget because people had started calling me Keisha, also. And then one of the girls at church, her name is Keisha. She's like, "No, you love Keisha. I'm Keisha." So I was working at the bank, and I was sitting there, and y'all, it was almost like an audible voice saying, "I did not call you Keisha. I called you La Keisha." And I just so happened to look up the meaning of La Keisha. Because I used to tell my mama, "Why you name me this ghetto name?" And it said Lakeisha means she who is alive and well, semicolon, joyful. And I said, "Oh my goodness. I'm running from the prophecy over my own life." Okay. I wonder why I'm so joyful. God already spoke it into my life by telling my mama to name it Lakeisha. Come on now. We have our names, our very names for a reason. My daughter's name is Justice. And when I tell y'all, you going to hear at least once or twice a day, "But that ain't fair." That's not fair. Okay. God was speaking into our lives with our very names, and we're running from certain things. Whatever He has for us is for us. No one can have it. Have your own blessings, okay? Don't worry about what's taking place in somebody else's life. Worry about your own life and what God wants to do with you. Nina said Latae knew what she had to do to take care of her family. Right, exactly. Sabrina said, "Yo, my mama was 19 washing her washing her hair on the porch trying to prove it was her hair." Really? I laughed and said, "Why you did that?" And I can hear you say, I can hear your voice when you say that. Why you did that? Oh my gosh. Queen said, "You're right, open book. It's okay to be proud of your successes and share your testimonies." Right. If they get jealous, that's between them and God. That's not your problem. They have to take it up with God. They have to take it up with God. Yeah, Sabrina, go to the corner. Hi, Gwen. If you're missing a tooth, Amazon got you, Gwen. Not Amazon got you if you're missing a tooth. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Bullseye. Thank you, Felicia. Hi, it's Kara, baby. Good morning. Welcome. Oh, y'all couldn't up today. She said, "Cuzzy Wuzzy." Yes. Nina said, "I know that's right, Latae. Sometimes that's where you do your best content, right? In your closet." Hey, why they say get you a prayer closet? It's an intimate space. It's away from everyone. It's quiet. Hey, open out and told you you're going on punishment. Now the chat going with you. Girl, they are cutting up. Latae said, "When a chapter no longer serves you, it's time to turn the page. Every L ain't a loss." Come on now. Some are a lesson. I accomplished so much from that closet that when I got out, my growth was amazing. Wow. Wow. I love that. Ooh, you better put that. Now, Latae, you need to put that on a plaque or something. That is beautiful. Hey, what's the word? Welcome. Yeah, that was a word right there. Okay. Let me see. I hate StreamYard right now with the new comments on the phones. It's hard to read everything. Vanessa. Oh, hi, Vanessa. Good morning. Welcome. Sabrina said, "Now let's ghetto. Your name ain't ghetto. It's different." Girl, ghetto. Everybody here in Texas in the projects name got an Isha in it. Okay. Lakeisha would be in that mix. Okay. Now, people of a certain persuasion would tell me, "Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful." Baby, it's a hood name. Okay. And y'all know, y'all heard DMX. Uh, all y'all going hand over them phones right. A ball is always had over here. Thank you, TNC. Let's see. Lena said, okay, let's say you better say that maybe some of them need to find them a closet. Lena silly. Okay, Sabrina said your name in Spanish is the Keisha. What's wrong? Girl, not La V. Chris said my first name was going to be Jamal. She made my name Christopher because she saw how much of a heart I had. Oh, I like that. Latae said my name is Judea. I love it. I'm in the Bible. Yes, that's beautiful. Your name is final, like amen. Note they have the same letters. Wow. I like that. That's profound too. Felicia said that's right. Now, granted, I've heard some names that make me wonder who named that baby. Oh, now see, they talk about Peach, but Peach is speaking over her kids. Gorgeous. Okay, Wiz. All of them got the one name. Okay, she's speaking over her kids. Now, Choice, I don't know. Okay, he gonna be a little choosy. Okay, I don't know. She going somewhere with it. Legacy. Oh my goodness. Is Kara Baby said definitely a joyful woman, and I love that. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that. Hi, Janelle. Welcome. Thank you, Sabrina, for the super chat. She said, beautiful start to this morning. Thank you, sis, and thank you for being a sponsor for today's show. Queen said, my brother was always considered the better one and more accomplished one. So whenever I accomplished anything, I kept it to myself and didn't share until months later. Wow. Yep, that can happen because then that sometimes leads to competition with siblings too. Yep. Let's say God prepared you for your blessings ahead. Exactly. Yeah, I don't like it. Now on the laptop, the StreamYard is totally different. But on the cell phone, you can't. I like to click on the comments, but it's hard. When they open my closet door, all of you falling out with me. No skeletons, just blessed spirits. Right. We ain't got no skeletons. Okay. Who the F said I was in nursing school and my mom acted all proud until I finished and became an RN. Like she didn't think I would actually make it happen. See? Yep. She wouldn't even come to the pen and M hater. Wow. Girl, some people don't think you're going to get through it. Hi, Miss Mabel. Good morning. Welcome. Chris said what they really want from me by DMX. And Cisco is the song that you're thinking of, Open Book. Is it? No. Chris, the one with where he was naming all the names. He said Keisha. I thought he said Keisha. Is that the one? Remember when he was going through the list of names? I thought he said Keisha up in there somewhere. I have a box where I keep all of my accomplishments on paper. Also, my name was originally supposed to be Scarlett. Oh, that's so beautiful. From Gone with the Wind, I was like, Mama, what the heck? No, I love that name, Scarlett. I do. That one said, I love my name is Benitra and I love it, but most people do not know how to pronounce it correctly, and I probably just messed it up. Oh Lord. Give me the is it Benitra? Lord, I probably messed it up too. Give me the correct pronunciation. Oh my goodness. Sabrina, she said, you're welcome. You know I like it over here. You always have snacks. Girl, oh my goodness. Like I tell my kids, you just like me for my snacks. Okay. They just want some snacks and my son just want my phone. Okay. Hey mommy, I love you. As soon as I get home, my phone gone. I don't know who calling in the evening or what. Good morning, Southern Belle. Welcome. Dova said I stressed all day yesterday to get a warm meal to a kid my daughter grew up with. He's now homeless in an attic. That boy was nowhere to be found. I was determined to feed him a nice meal too. Wow, that's so sad. Oh my goodness. My brother and I didn't speak for years until we went to therapy as siblings. He shared his feelings and I shared mine. So now we're cool. He gets on my nerves, but we're good. Okay, good. I'm glad that y'all worked that out. Okay, so open book, you did it correctly the first time. Oh, hey. See, I'm so excited that I was able to do that as an educator, because see, if you had told me I broke it down wrong, I would have felt some type of, oh my goodness. Let's see, Bullseye said, random, but why do we always put the ah sound at the end of our names? Lakeisha, Shaniqua, Tamara. I don't know. I do not know. Sabrina, Vanessa. What we do? What is that about? Okay. What are we doing? Oh, that's a good point. Open book, she said, I reminded her of Scarlett, stubborn, strong-willed with a little bit of a Hellion streak. She ended up picking a different name for me when she gave birth, watching 90210. Oh, I missed that show. Bullseye, you have me cracking up on that. What are we doing? Both of my kids are all two. Now, my son is, Micah, his is biblical as well. So, yes, but that is true. My name is Shanetta, but many pronounce it Shanetta. Or is it Shanette? I'm like, there's no A at the end of my name. And I just said Shanetta too. So it's Shanette. That's cute too. Okay, Bullseye said, call me Bullseye. You know what? Girl, we do that. I didn't realize that we did that so much until you brought it up. Wow. We do that a lot. Now, my husband, he doesn't have an R at the end, I don't think. Dova. See, there we go. I see a lot of them in the chat. The R's. Wow. Sabrina said bullseye will be on someone's birth certificate. Stop playing. Yes. Okay. With these weird names, people don't care anymore. Okay. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. But y'all, I have thoroughly enjoyed this live. My iPhone corrected that real quick. Bullseye. You know what? Or use AI. Okay, YouTube Felicia, she said, have you all noticed? Oh, each era has its own name trend. Yes, I have noticed that. Yes. Dova is my last name short. Okay, I like that. I like that though. That's a cute name. Well, y'all, I am going to get off because I have to prepare to go in earlier today. Right, there we go. Girl, I'm showing Jakara. There we go. Okay. Yes, girl. I don't know what we doing. Bullseye. Now I'm gonna think about that every time I see your name, Bullseye. I'm gonna think about that. My brother's name is Josiah. See, there we go. Okay. I don't know what's up with the endings on these names, but I have thoroughly enjoyed today. Shout out to Sabrina for being a sponsor for today's live. Shout out to all of the content creators that came through this early this morning. Y'all continue to rock y'all's content. We got to continue to keep each other, really lifted up. It's a lot of warfare right now taking place on these airways, y'all. Like, really, really pray. Just continue to be you. I have a great time if I support you. Y'all know sometimes I'm in the bushes, but I'm still supporting, hitting that like. And y'all are always welcome over here as well. So thank y'all. Shout out to all the members lit up in green. Thank you for your support. I am going to do a members live this week, so be on the lookout for that as well. Also, we have a special writing workshop that is taking place this Saturday, y'all. Time is quickly approaching, and I'm going to show a little short commercial, and I will be right back. Hello, and welcome to the Open Book. Oh my goodness, the time is quickly approaching for our new writing workshop orientation that is taking place on April 26, 2025 at 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, in order to attend this orientation, you need to register.
Click the link above this post and fill out the information. You will then receive more pertinent information along with the Zoom link once registration and payment have been completed. The fee is only $15, and guess what? If you are a member of the Open Book, you get a special discount. You only have to pay $10. Yes, just $10 for this special orientation. I hope you all will join us. We will learn more information about the obstacles to writing, what to do in order to start writing, and what will take place throughout the workshop. So don't forget, go ahead and register because you don't want to miss it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Yes, so that is taking place this Saturday. So if you have the desire to write a book or just some interest, if you know of someone, pass on the information. The registration link will be in the description field of this video. I'm about to go in and put that there. So yes, don't forget, register like by this Thursday, because I'm gonna cut it off probably this Thursday. And we will also have some authors on there from various genres. Okay, so some may be interested in writing children's books or tell-all book, fictional books, so that they can also speak from that perspective as well. And so we're just gonna have a good time. Okay, intimate setting. You will receive a Zoom link. Also, I have a prize giveaway that I want to do on there as well. Let's see. Felicia says, always, it was awesome, and I'm about to get back to work. Enjoy your morning chat. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you so much. Thank you, Humble. She said, have a great day, everyone. Bullseye said, great. Live, yeah. Always a timer is had over here. Girl, you are funny. Thank you, Bullseye. I love you, sis. Yeah, it got a ring to it, Bullseye. It's Kara Baby said, great live open book. I had to get in and out of the bushes. Love y'all, girl. You don't have to be in the bushes. Come on out. I appreciate it, sis. Thank you so much. Love you too, Latte. Thank you so much for joining. April 26th. Oh, that's your birthday? Happy early birthday, sis. Okay. You're going to have to come on back over here so I can sing to you on April 26th. Because, baby, the way this voice is sounding this morning, it would not be a good time. Okay. But I love you all. Thank y'all so much for joining. Make sure you hit that like. Also, if you have not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe. And don't forget to, look who just popped in. Good morning, Queen Fee is in the building. She said, open book, hope you had a great weekend. I did. And shout out to Queen Fee, y'all. She is doing her thing. Okay. Yeah, I was so tickled watching her interview the other day. She had a very powerful live. It shifted towards the end to a great shift. Okay. The whole live was just very entertaining, but it took a shift. And Queen Fee, you rocked that interview. God bless you. Also, y'all, she's been really honing in on DV. Really showing some things that took place. Y'all already know with some of the characters, BB and Janelle. And so, y'all, if you have not subscribed or tuned in to Queen Fee, make sure you do that because it is a time is had over there as well. It's a whole vibe, okay? So shout out to Queen Fee. We thank you so much for stopping through this morning. Bullseye said, yes, it did. It was great. Yes. Okay. Everyone have a blessed day. You too, that one. Thank you so much. I love you all. Y'all have a blessed Monday. And until next time, you're welcome, Queen Fee. Love you. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.